Hello and welcome to Moment of Truth on Labour Social. I'm Graham Hughes. I'm so sorry that I have to do this, but I'm going to have to mention the bollock-faced foghorn of ignorance that is Nigel Farage, if only to laugh at this pathetic creature. What's he whining endlessly about today? Asked nobody ever. Well, it's not the EU for a change. It's not people speaking foreign on the bus. It's not even that his bank thinks that he's a total shite-hawk. No. Now he's whining that after being paid more than most people earn in a lifetime to shit in a jungle for a few weeks, ITV programmes boss Kevin Lygo made, rude gestures at him. Oh, heaven forfend! Oh, the humanity! Infamy! Infamy! They've all got it in for me! I tell you what, if someone wants to pay me £1.5 million to stick a couple of fingers up at me, I think all my dreams have come true. Beats working for a living, eh, Nige? At my current rate of income, I'd earn that much money in 125 years. Thanks, YouTube. What he's really whining about is that he came third, to the despair of the fascist monkeys on typewriters that work for the Telegraph, the Mail, the Express, the Sun, and other outlets of indigestible bile. Once again, he failed. He wasn't crowned king of the jungle. He didn't even come second. He came third. He lost again. Just like he did that time when he lost to a man dressed as a dolphin. Just like he did every time he tried to stand as an MP. He's a perennial loser. Of only 25% of the people who voted for Nasty Nigel to be king of the jungle. That's after a concerted effort by his old school chums over at Gammon Box News, who tried to make it the most important vote since the EU fraudulendum. And that 25% is quite telling, because that's the number that keeps coming up. For the absolute wingnuts out there, it's the number who still say they're going to vote for the Tories in the next general election. We need to face facts. 1 in 4 people in this country are fucking troppo, sadistic, horrible, mean-spirited, grinchy bastards for whom the only thing that makes them happy is watching other people suffer. Even if they're suffering themselves, they'll rather invest their time and energy into making some other poor bastard's life even worse than it already is after 13 and a half years of Tory corruption, incompetence, mismanagement and economic stagnation. People talk about 52% voting for Brexit. Well, that wasn't the actual number. It was 37% of the electorate that voted for Brexit and only about a quarter of the actual population. Here's an idea. How about we stop letting that noisy, powerful and incredibly stupid 25% dictate to the rest of us? How about we stop them destroying our children's futures? How about we also, while we're at it, hold Farage to his word for once? He said, and I quote, "If Brexit is a disaster, I'll leave the country." Brexit is nothing short of a disaster. Brexit is the biggest disaster we have ever suffered as a country. Many people can't get their heads around the scale of the disaster that is Brexit. Put simply, it's like we lost a major war, and as part of our negotiated surrender, we've been forced to accept trade sanctions that will give Vladimir Putin sleepless nights, and to pay trillions in reparations to our already wealthy neighbours. They don't even need that money, but we're paying it anyway. To be fair to the nicotine-stained man-frog, he did actually leave the country. The problem is he came back. I say, he's not a celebrity. He's not a politician. He's a traitor. Get him out of here. Let me know what you think in the comments below.